Hi, Mr. Peg.
Hi, Pick.
Hi, Mr. Pig.
Hi, Pick.
Hi, Mr. Pig.
Hi, Mr. Pig.
Hello, Mr. Pig.
Hey, Mr. Pick.
Hey, Pick.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mr. Pick.
Hey, Mr. Pig.
Hey, Pig.
Hi, Pick.
Hey, Mr. Pick.
Hey, Mr. Pig.
Hi, Pig.
Hey, Mr. Pick, phoning in from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California.
Here I am in the operating room with my surgery robot.
From Albany Medical Center.
Coming to you live from the ESPN studios in Charlotte, North Carolina.
From Genoa, Italy, working for the Italian Institute of Technology. Pick, you've changed my life. You've changed the life of many of the students in which you've taught. And we're so grateful for all that you have done for us while at your time at OHS.
You know, it's one thing to be able to bring together bright students or to win competitions. It's another thing to have a teacher that truly cares.
Being in the science research program, I think it was 2002 that I started. That really set the foundation for me to then go on and graduate with highest honors, complete my honors thesis in undergrad, and then go on to my master's. And now, you know, you're a big part of why I am Dr. Haley Haywood.
Remember when I was cleaning toilets at CST? Look at me now. I got a whole class, science research. Say what up, Mr. Pick. Say thank you for everything. Thank you, Mr. Pick. You're the man.
We wanted to say thank you so much for all that you have done for us and for Austining. You've inspired so many students, us included, and it's crazy to think about how many people have gone into their careers and fields directly as a result of your mentorship. Through your dedication, hundreds, if not thousands of students have learned skills that still serve them in their lives and careers.
I don't think it's possible to put into words the impact that you've had on my life and all of your students' lives.
I tell people always that I think you are probably the best teacher that I've ever had.
It's incredible to think about all the lives that were given direction thanks to you and the science research program.
Will always admit I was afraid in the very beginning. I'll distinctly remember my sophomore year when I was trying to get a mentor. It was late in a school day, and I had walked by a fellow student who told me that you were upset with me. And I remember going down to check my phone to just see an email that said, "Havlicek see me," in all caps. And I remember getting up, sprinting out of chemistry with the fear of God in me to see what it was you wanted, only to tell me that I had just gotten a mentor.
What you have done has so much value. It has such a great impact on this world.
Thank you for believing in me in science research and on the soccer field.
Junior year, me being an idiot, wanting to switch my projects, I wasn't confident in myself. You convincing me that I was being an idiot, calling me stupid, and then me realizing how stupid I was and to be more confident in myself. It's all because of you. The experiences that we had at CST, conversations, leaky, asparagus, the vacuum, everything. You've truly made my life better, and I don't know how else to express it than saying thank you.
He has raised the bar for what it means to be a teacher, a friend, and a coach, and he's helped shape me into the person I am today.
I've known you for a long time, longer than I thought, being that you showed up in one of my home videos hosting a award ceremony for my brother's soccer game back in around 2006.
You know, I'm 30 now. I don't know many people who can put up with me at this ripe age of 30, but when I was 16, I was a menace. And you didn't only put up with me, you put up with 1,000 other me's at 16. And I know the only way you could have done that is if you didn't approach this like work. You approached it as something that you really enjoyed, and you got joy from it.
Watching you work so hard for everyone else really inspired me and made me want to do the same thing for my students.
You telling me to just keep reading and not letting me quit when I wanted to quit was the best advice that I ever got.
All the time we spent together, you helped me develop the confidence to pursue my passions as my career, the curiosity to question why the world works the way it does, and the ability to find the humor in a difficult situation before diving in to fearlessly solve it.
And also for pushing us further past what we could even see as being what we're capable of and showing us that we really truly have some great potential in all of us.
We're always the hardest working person in that room. You're the hardest working person that I've ever met.
It's so inspiring to think that one person can have such an impact on an entire community. Ever since I was a kid, you were in some type of mentorship role. I mean, whether you were coaching youth soccer or running the best research program in the county, you've been a pillar to the Austining community and its youth. And everybody that's here tonight is a testament to the dedication that you have put into us.
It still amazes me that you taught both me and my mom. Thank you for being a generational teacher to me and my family, and for your support in and out of the classroom.
You are every Cyree kid's father figure in school, and I can speak for everyone when I say that I had the best years of high school because of you and your dedication to our success. Without you, science research would have been non-existent, and because of your hard work, Austining science research will continue to be the best.
Whether it was tolerating my dumb high school pranks or helping me find my passion for science and education, or even setting me up with one of my first summer jobs, you've really been there for all of it.
From his infamous quotes that would probably ruin his retirement party if I repeated them, to his dedication to his students, maybe Pick taught us a thing or two.
He's the soul and spirit of science research, a place that really started our journey into adulthood. I learned what failure and success were, and it put me on the path that I'm on today, which I am eternally grateful for.
Thank you for everything that you've done for me personally, and also for the Austining community.
My last quarterly report, the comment that you left was, "Student is finally smiling." And I think, obviously there's a lot of things that you taught me, but to have some more smiles in my life is maybe the most important.
Thank you for all the guidance and inspiration, encouragement, and pushing myself and all of your students to be great every single day.
And the positive impact that you've had not only on us as students, but to our friends and family simply cannot be overstated.
So I remember when I was applying to colleges, despite all the hard work that I was putting in, I was getting waitlisted and rejected everywhere. And Mr. Pick was probably even madder than me. He started emailing schools, telling them what a mistake that they were making, and having somebody in your corner like that really, really motivates you.
I'll never forget my first memory with you in science research. During my interview to get in, you asked me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want to be part of this program? I replied by saying, to be honest, about a 9.5. And you stopped me right there and said, don't say to be honest, you should always be honest with me. I was so intimidated by you from the start until I constantly saw you walking your dog at Ryder Park. And then I learned that you were just a big teddy bear.
As with everyone else, my experience in science research completely changed my life and set me on the path for success in research and academia.
You've made me laugh, you've made me cry, but most of all, you have made me grow so much into this person that I am today.
I learned a lot about my own ambition, about working smart and hard, but also about having fun doing it. And you even taught me more minute things like how to tie a tie when we went together to Houston for iSweep.
Your patience, competitiveness, dedication, tough love, humor pushed us all to be great. And none of us will forget the impact that you've left on us.
You've touched so many lives. I might not be a doctor today if it wasn't for you. You've come such a long way since the program was just a few students and a few computers in one little classroom.
You can finally wear the adult diapers. It's
yes, it's time! You can eat all the peanut butter you want. Not that you didn't do that before.
All of our science careers took off from science research, so thank you so much. You have my full consent to bark at me in the hallway anytime you want.
And watch some Disney movies about death.
Yeah.
And then, eat nutritiously and go to sleep. Enjoy retirement, Pick. We love you.
Third place.
You were not only my science research teacher, but also my coach. And again, through that role as well, you have just pushed me and always tried to bring me outside of my comfort zone. And for that, I am so thankful.
Enjoy your retirement. We love you. And go Yankees.
I want you to know that when you walked me around the track at OHS, you set me on a path to becoming a scientist, and that I carry with me your passion and your persistence in my work as a science communicator 23 years later. My 6-year-old daughter just had her first science fair, and I thought of you standing by my side as I glued things onto my poster board in 2002. So thank you for what you've given us as a community and as individuals.
Thanks for believing in me and every one of your students and sticking with us, but also being tough when we needed it. There aren't many built like you, and you really made an impact. So thank you, Mr. P.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Pick.
Say thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being an amazing teacher.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you and congratulations.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
forget. 1
+ 1
equals 1/2.
And vamos Brazil!